Skills Training Videos welcomes you to our series on general safety in the workplace. Module 6 in the series deals with basic personal protective equipment. Personal protective equipment, or PPE, comprises of all the equipment that can protect you from the risk of injury by creating a barrier against workplace hazards. Examples of PPE are hard hats, overalls, goggles, hearing protection, safety shoes and respirators. The training objective of this video is to give you basic knowledge on safety signs, indicating what type of safety equipment you should use and how to determine what type of equipment would be suitable for the likely hazard in your work environment. Personal protective equipment is there for your personal protection and should be worn at all times where safety signs indicate you to do so. As a user of PPE, you are responsible for attending the training sessions at your company, wearing your personal protective equipment as required, caring for, cleaning and maintaining your PPE as required, and informing your supervisor when your equipment needs to be repaired or replaced. Make sure you are supplied with all the necessary PPE for your workplace. Also remember that PPE can only protect you up to a certain degree. Beware of their limitations. Let's now look at the different personal protective equipment available. The hard hat. This sign indicates that you must wear a hard hat to protect your head against falling or fixed objects or electrical shock. Protective hats are available in various types and classes. For example, hats that protect you against impact hazards or others with high voltage protection. Make sure you have the correct hard hat for your work environment and that it is in a good condition. Your hard hat should be worn at all times to prevent head injuries. Always make sure that your hard hat is SABS approved, fits properly, and that it's in good condition. Fitting your hard hat is very easy. At the back you'll find an adjustable strap. Adjust the strap to the size that fits your head. It should not be too loose-fitting or too tight. The next piece of equipment we'll discuss is hearing protection. Whenever you see this sign, you have to wear hearing protection because there might be high noise levels in the area. A hearing protector is anything that can be worn to reduce the level of sound entering your ears. There are two main types of ear protection available, namely earplugs and ear muffs. Earplugs are the most popular and are inserted into the ear canal. They are mostly used as disposable short-term hearing protectors. Ear muffs fit over your ears and are more suitable when you have to wear hearing protectors for an extended period of time. Hearing protective devices can prevent significant hearing loss if you follow 3 simple rules. Wear your hearing protector properly. Wear it at all times in areas where you are indicated to do so. And maintain your protectors by washing, repairing, or replacing them when necessary. It is also important for you to wash your hands before handling earplugs to prevent the risk of developing infections. The correct way to fit your earplugs is to lift the ear, then pull it back. Insert the earplug while holding your ear in this position. With disposable earplugs, press the end that you are inserting into your ear flat, like this, and twist it. This will allow you to insert it easily. Once inside your ear, it will adjust to the form and size of your ear canal. When using earmuffs, fit them over your head and adjust the headband. The earmuffs should fit comfortably over your ears and should not shift when you tilt your head forward. This completes our section on ear protection. Let's now have a look at personal protective equipment for your eyes. Eye protection. This sign indicates that special care should be taken to protect your eyes against any possible hazard. There are different types of eye protection. Safety glasses or spectacles are designed to protect your eyes against flying objects such as metal pieces. They provide protection from moderate impact and particles, for instance grinding, etc. Goggles provide similar protection to spectacles, but protect your whole eye area and can be used to protect you against dust, chemicals, welding, etc. They are available with clear or tinted lenses, perforated, port-vented, or non-vented. Welder's goggles provide protection to your eyes against sparks and harmful light rays. There are various types of goggles available for various types of welding. Remember also that tinted and shaded lenses are not filter lenses unless they are marked as such. When machining, chiseling, riveting, sanding and grinding, etc., use spectacles with side protection or goggles. Side protectors are important when there is a hazard from flying objects. If you wear prescription lenses, your goggles should fit properly over them or be incorporated in the design of these spectacles or goggles. Cleaning is particularly important for eye and face protection, where dirty or fogged lenses could impair vision. Easily accessible emergency eye wash facilities will also be provided in areas where your eyes may be exposed to corrosive materials. Make sure that you have the correct eye protection for the specific hazard or task you are performing and that it fits properly. When fitting your eye protection, make sure they protect your whole eye area. They must be comfortable and not slide off when you lean forward. In some cases, wearing eye protection only is not enough to protect you against the likely hazard. In these cases, you have to wear a full face mask in order to protect your whole face area. The face mask. This sign indicates that a full face mask is needed to protect your face and will usually be found in areas where hazardous chemicals or heat are present. Face masks usually consist of an adjustable headgear and a face shield that is either tinted or transparent. They are available in various sizes, tensile strength, impact or heat resistant, and light ray filtering capacity. Face masks are used in operations where you need to protect your eyes and your face against flying particles, metal sparks, and chemical or biological splash. To fit your face shield, adjust the back to the correct size for your head. It should feel comfortable, not too tight nor too loose. Next, we'll discuss the dust mask. Wherever you notice this sign, you have to wear a dust mask. Make sure that the dust mask you are wearing is of good quality and in good condition. Don't wear masks that are torn or in a bad condition. A dust mask will protect you against dust or mist and is very comfortable to wear. As dust can be very hazardous to your health, the importance of a dust mask should never be underestimated. To fit your dust mask, place the elastic band over your head. It should fit snugly against your face and should not interfere with your protective eyewear. In and around some workplaces, there could also be harmful substances such as metal fumes, smoke, sprays, vapors and gas that you could inhale. In these areas, you need to wear a respirator. The respirator. Any area where the concentration of hazardous substances may accidentally exceed the recommended limit is zoned as a respirator zone. This sign indicates that you should wear a respirator in the area. There are different respirators available for different hazards. Air purifying respirators, for example, utilize cartridges to purify the air. Different color filter cartridges indicate the application. Make sure that your respirator is of suitable type for the likely hazard, as the correct selection is vital. Exposure to hazardous materials and the risk of serious illness, disability or death can be prevented if you follow these guidelines. Wear only the respirator you have been issued with. Wear the correct respirator for the particular hazard. For example, some situations, such as chemical spills or other emergencies, may require a higher level of protection than your respirator can handle. Check the respirator for deterioration before and after use. Do not use a defective respirator. Lastly, check the respirator for a good fit before each use. Place the band over your head and tie the strap at the back. Now pull the straps on the side of the respirator to tighten it around your face. A respirator should fit snugly against your face and should not shift when you move your head. Positive and negative fit checks should be conducted every time you wear your respirator. If you've not received training in the selection and use of respirators, you must ask the safety representative to assist you. Next, we'll discuss hand protection. This sign indicates that you should protect your hands by wearing gloves. There are many gloves to choose from, and each glove has a specific purpose. Make sure you choose the right one for your hazard. Most accidents involving hands and arms can be classified under 4 main hazard categories, namely chemicals, abrasions, cutting, and extreme temperatures. There are gloves available that can protect you from any of these individual hazards or any combination thereof. For example, when working with chemicals, a glove made from rubber, PVC, etc. can be used. When working with heat, leather and aluminized gloves will give you proper protection. Remember that one type of glove is not adequate to protect your hands against all hazards. Gloves should be replaced periodically, and when contaminated, it should be rinsed and then carefully removed. Do not wear gloves around moving machinery such as lathes, drill presses, mills and grinders. Make sure your gloves are the right size, fit comfortably, and are suitable for the likely hazard. Apart from gloves, safety shoes are also vital to protect your feet on any site, be it industrial or mining. Foot protection. This sign indicates that you should wear safety shoes. There are many types and styles of protective footwear, and it's important to realize that a particular job may require additional protection. Shoes such as running shoes or casual boots are not safety shoes. All safety shoes or boots are reinforced with steel tips and should be worn in work areas where objects might fall onto your feet or where you might step onto sharp objects that would penetrate a normal shoe. Once again, make sure that your shoes fit properly and that you are wearing the proper shoe for the likely hazard. In some cases, not only your feet need protection, but your legs as well. Foot and leg protection. Make sure when you see this sign to wear a boot that covers your feet as well as your legs, or safety shoes with leg covers. There are different boots available for different hazards. Safety boots or gum boots offer the best protection against splash or spark hazards, such as chemicals. Leg covers also protect you when working with chemicals or heat. They are available in a range of materials, such as leather or rubber, depending on the hazard. Make sure you choose the correct boot and leg cover for your workplace. The final basic piece of personal protective equipment is an apron and protective clothes. Apron and body protection. In certain instances, you have to wear an apron to protect your body against hazards such as chemicals and extreme heat or cold. When noticing this sign, make sure you are wearing the proper apron for the likely hazard. A plastic or rubber apron would be best when working with chemicals, while a leather apron would be used for welding. Depending on the hazard, protective clothing might also include an overall or a full body suit, which can protect you against toxic substances, steam, oil, water, and extreme heat or cold. This concludes Module 6 on basic personal protective equipment. Remember, it is important that all your personal protective equipment be inspected, cleaned and maintained at regular intervals to provide you with the maximum protection. Personal protective equipment is your way of protecting yourself against possible hazards. For your own safety, wear the correct PPE when you notice the signs we've discussed and encourage your co-workers to do the same.